So, these wolves, who have been you saw them approaching at this point, they are here for something. What would you guys like to do as these begin to kind of approach the village? They currently don't really know that you're in this room right now.
What are your plans? I whisper to the party.
Well, I noticed that you had a trap set up out there. Got a few things to talk to you about that, but for now it looks like we are about to really possibly get into this. I just need to know, you seem to have a stronger understanding than I do about these creatures. Do they have any weaknesses, vulnerabilities that you'd be aware of? Silver? Is that it? Is that everything?
Silver and I think magical weapons. So magic would definitely suffice in destroying them. Little werewolves are weak to silver.
Okay. You have magic weapons?
I have a silver longsword and those silvered apples.
Okay. I've got the magic sword. Vashti, do you have any magic weapons?
Not really, no.
Alright, well, I can try to do something about that might help. And Velsier casts magic weapon on Vashti's fists.
Alright.
Ooh.
So, I'll, well, see, I don't have it on my list here, but yeah.
What does that look like when her fists become magic weapons?
It looks. So what I did was I kind of said a little prayer with what little contact I still feel, and place a hand on her shoulder, and this sort of faint glow kind of matriculates from my hand down to her fists and her feet, so she can utilize them as magical properties. Let me see if I can get that up here.
All right.
I forget the actual.
I know it's like that in order to overcome damage resistance and immunities, which is the important thing in this case.
Right.
So that is very good to have at this point. Is anyone keeping an eye out the window watching, or are you kind of focused on what you guys are doing together?
Oh, and you get a +1 to your attacks for your unarmed attacks as well.
Attacks. I would be watching, like, a little hidden in the corner just to see what are they going to do next. Are they going to fall for my trap, or are they just going to see through it and see us?
Okay, roll a perception check.
I have a +7 in perception, so a d20. That's a 6. So 6 and a 7, that's 13.
Okay. It's kind of tough for you. You're looking, but you have dark vision, but it only goes so far, anyways. But you do look out, and I'm gonna see if I can demonstrate here. You kind of get to see one of these wolves head up to your suspended pile of illusion meat. What's your standard spell save DC?
Let me check. Hold on a second, I need to find.
At this point, actually, it doesn't even matter because I just rolled and I rolled a nat 1. So that's good for you guys. This wolf walks up to this illusion meat and just goes in to take a bite out of this sack of apples. How many needles? You had 50 needles total. How many would you normally put in one apple?
Exactly equally in all 5 of them, so 10 needles.
Okay, so 10 needles. All right. So this one who walked up here is actually, they're going to take 10 piercing damage from these silvered needles right off the bat. And they let out a howl and kind of sprint back into the woods. Not completely gone, but definitely out of sight from you guys. The rest, you actually can't see at this point. Gabriel, you're not able to see them anymore. The rest of you guys, what do you want to do?
I don't know if I want to just rush out there and... I mean, part of me does. Part of me always wants to just rush out and just start whipping some butt.
Like
a little more cautious.
Velsier, you see one kind of creeping towards the cabin through the window that you're at. You can see this one coming up. Right now, it's about, let's see, about 20 feet away from the cabin. You do have the small arrow slit that you guys can look out of. What do you want to do with that?
I don't really have any ranged weapons.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Only I have ranged magic. Well, I think you have some ranged spells too, but most offensive spells I have.
Most of my ranged spells are like effects. They're not really attacks.
Control spells, more utility.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of point it out to Gabriel and see if there's anything he
Okay.
want to do. If you want to get a surprise round on that one,
You can see it from where you are, Gabriel.
like, they haven't noticed us yet. So
If I were to paralyze it, would you be able to put a lot of damage into it?
I don't see why that wouldn't help things as far as that one werewolf goes. We still have possibly a few more up there, and then there's one that's on fire, which is concerning.
Very. It basically... My most powerful damaging spell is then useless against that one. So, that's excellent. What my proposal is for let the werewolf come close, and when it does, I will paralyze it with hold person. Then you can beat the ever-loving soul out of it.
Gabriel, make a stealth check.
Oh.
Since you're the
So
talkative
stealth.
one, we got to see how quiet you are.
Well, good. Well,
It's
good
fine.
thing I have a +6 in stealth.
That is a good thing.
It's a 5, so 5 and 6 is 11.
Ooh.
Let's see.
No.
As you guys as Gabriel's kind of explaining his plan here of he's going to paralyze this, and you guys beat the ever-living hell out of it. Vashti, you take a look through the small window in the door, and from your perspective, you can see this flaming werewolf is kind of stalking right down the street, and they stop and turn, and they look right at this building.
Guys, we have a bit of a problem right now.
Change of
It
plans.
lets
Go
out
for the big one.
a howl. And you guys hear you just hear like a thud on the roof of the building as it sounds like something is on top of it. Let's roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Whew.
I can remember that. I have a +4, so 14.
My initiative is
Alright.
a flat, no bonus.
Oof.
Oh,
But I get advantage on initiative thanks to my Thor. So that's
Yes.
cool. Let me see. It's gonna work in here. Let's find out.
Mine's a 4.
All right.
Yeah, it's not working.
4 in total or 4 on the roll?
17.
Okay. So 4 for Vashti. Gabriel, Gabriel, what was your number?
14.
14 for Gabriel. And Velsir, you had, again?
Oh, 17.
17. All right. Thank you.
This is going to be fun and painful.
Oh, I can't wait. I've been itching for combat for a week. Let's do this.
Oh, I forgot that this thing makes sounds.
That was fun, yeah.
You guys should also have, like, I don't know if I turned off the timer, but not that that's a big deal right now because it's the werewolf's turn. This flaming werewolf walks up to, like, kind of stalks up to this door that you guys are in front of, that Vashti can see out of. Just its whole head flaming looks right into this door because it has to like stoop down a little bit to see in, and it's like eye to eye with Vashti looking in.
Nice puppy. Nice puppy.
It makes a swing at the door, just beginning to try and just break it down. Let's see how well it does. Not great. This door is solid. As it just slams its hand into the door, it echoes throughout this little room. It's kind of frustrating sound, but it doesn't make it past that point. With this happening, Velsir, quick at the top of you're the fastest on the go of this group. What would you like to do?
Well, is there any other way out? Did we establish, or?
There's that front door, and that's it.
That's it. All right.
We have a choke point.
Man, I just want to kind of bust open the door and just beat the living crap out of it. It's really...
Do it.
All right. Well, I'm going to motion everybody to back up, and I'm just going to bum rush out the door and swing my sword right down with divine smite at my other second level spell slot.
Okay. So you fling the door open and you burst out, and you're just going in with your sword to kind of attack at the same time?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. First attack roll. Oh man. Painful. Okay. Does a... I'm having some technical difficulties on my end. I apologize.
No.
All good.
Seems to be par for the course.
16? I rolled a 10. 16, does that hit?
16 hits. You come out, sword swinging, and your sword is a magical weapon.
Yes.
Yes. So, roll your damage.
All right. Dang it. Okay. For level 2, I think it's 3d8. Well, it's 1d8 plus 5, and then an extra 3d8 on top of that, I think.
For Divine Smite? Holy cow.
Oh.
For second
because you're
level.
spending a second level spell slot on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming in hot.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's see. Oh. 4, 8. 15 plus another 5, so 20 points total on that hit.
Holy cow.
My first attack.
That's That's just one attack. All right.
And Vengeance Paladin.
This is fine. This is fine.
It's
He is on
this
fire already.
this werewolf is automatically just the dog in the flames. This is fine.
Second
He's
attack.
Oh yes, that was one.
17 plus 6, so that's 23. I imagine that hits.
Yeah, that is.
All right. And for that one, I'll just expend another spell slot to do. Because I'm holding concentration on magic weapons, so I can't use any smites or any other spells. Well, most of my spells are concentration, so Divine Smite is pretty much what I got.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 8. That is 15.
Another 15 damage.
Yeah.
You come out strong at this thing. Roll a d10 for me, Valseer.
A D10?
A d10, yeah, just a straight d10.
I got a 3 on that D10.
A 3. Okay, so you're going to push this werewolf back. He's only going back one space. But I assume you're, like, out the door now? You're kind of in the open?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's kind of in the door frame.
In the doorway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're able to shove him back, kind of, so he's not quite up in your grill as much. Anything else on your turn?
I think that's all I got.
All right. From the side, you hear this footsteps rushing in, and they close distance, and they get right next to you, Valseer. You turn, and there's this other wolf on 2 legs, or on all 4s, I should say, coming at you to chomp on you. This one, it's trying to make a bite on you. Going for your legs, probably. Yeah, definitely going for your legs, but he missed because it's a 9. I imagine your chainmail is a little too thick.
Oh yeah, just
and it just chomps down onto the chainmail, but it can't really do much with that. At that point, Gabriel, this has all started kicking up right in front of you. What do you do? It's your turn.
Well, so the big werewolf, the Firey boy, is right in front of him, or is he
Pretty
a little
much.
bit back?
He's an extra space, so like the Genasi werewolf is like a 10-foot distance instead of a 5-foot distance.
Okay, and the other werewolf that just attacked him is right next to him.
Yeah.
Could I shout out to him, or which one does he want me to paralyze?
Yeah, I'll let you do that as a free action.
Which one?
Whichever one you're comfortable with. You can do, I would say paralyze the Genasi werewolf, the flamey boy.
The big one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Flamey boy.
So the big boy.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Hold Person on them.
Okay.
So it's a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
A DC
Now
14.
14.
Duh. Failed. So they are paralyzed, right? Or just restrained, which is the effect from Hold Person.
Okay. Hold Person. Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Paralyzed, okay.
And it's a concentration up to 1 minute. So he is a still Firey boy.
And you are now concentrating.
Yes, concentrating on that one.
Okay.
And so, do I want to then use my Hex or Hexblade's Curse next?
Can you do that?
It's a bonus action.
But is it a concentration spell?
Oh yes, Hex is a concentration, but I think that Hexblade's Curse is not a concentration thing. That I just need him to be within 30 feet of me and I can deal a lot more damage to him. precisely additional 3 damage on top of everything I already have. I'm going to move up to, so right behind
Okay.
big paladin shield, and I'm going to just shout out to Ace, let's get this one, as Hexblade Curse locks on to the Firey boy. Also,
So you
the
step up.
Hexblade Curse allows me, yes, the Hexblade Curse also allows me to crit on 19s and 20s.
So you are cursing which werewolf is cursed with the Hexblade's curse?
The Fiery one.
The
The
fire
one
one.
that is
Okay.
paralyzed and cursed and damaged.
All right. Anything else, Gabriel? Is that it?
That's all I can do in my turn.
All
So
right.
I'm just going to watch out that nothing bites me.
Yeah, charging in from the shadows in the distance with the howl of the Genasi werewolf. You see this other one using its movement to close the gap, and then it's going to use... Oh, it got 10 more feet. It's actually going to use its full speed and his movement as action to double move and get right up in Velsir's. He's too far away, he can't do anything when he arrives, but he's just kind of creating this barrier between you guys and the Genasi at this point. The other werewolf, the one that is on the roof, comes down off the roof and drops down right in front of Velsir, just creating this wall. You have this interesting choke point, but Velsir, he's going to try to bite you. Just like through the chaos of all these like wolves coming and chomping at you. Mm-hmm. Let's see how this goes.
Perfect.
Aha! 23.
Oh,
that will hit.
No.
Oh, what?
I use my cutting words as a reaction to use bardic inspiration for them to miss. So
okay, roll a d6.
Not my paladin. I think you can guess what I got.
Oh no.
I can't tell by that look. Is it a 1?
Yes.
Sweet. Sweet.
I might actually stop using these dice.
So,
Dice jail.
Velsir, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, let's see. That's a D20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I took the resilient feat and boosted my.
That's really good.
Constitution. So it's a +5. 15.
15 saves. You only take 4 piercing damage from the bite.
Okay.
You're able to maintain your concentration, and you saved from the curse as well.
All right. That's so. I do take. You said I took 4 piercing.
4 piercing. That was it.
Cool.
I rolled terribly. The other werewolf that's in the distance closes the gap and lets out another howl, kind of trying to call its buddy back. The werewolf that bit into the apple, it comes back but keeps their distance a little bit. Vashti, your turn. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I think I'm gonna come up to this werewolf that's right on the right-hand corner there.
Hang on, before you go, let me. I gotta roll a Constitution save for my the magic weapon spell. As well.
Okay.
Oh no, I said that last one counted as that.
Oh, it counted as both. Okay.
Yeah, I just counted that one as both.
Okay.
Neato.
So you saved.
Neato. Alright, I'm gonna start off with an unarmed strike on the top right-hand werewolf, labeled as werewolf 6.
Okay.
Normal. Oof. Nope.
Let me see.
That's a 7. That landed.
That's a nat one.
So just barely, your fist comes by and you just like wing Velsir's ear a little bit. Not so bad, like you didn't hit him, but you just like grazed his ear with your punch, going after the wolf. What else would you like to do?
Guess I'll try a Fury of Blows next.
All right.
Oh my gosh. That's much better. 18.
That hits it. Yeah.
Right. And 8 bludgeoning damage for that.
All right.
And then we will do one last unarmed strike at him. That's
That hits.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Almost a crit.
Max damage too.
All right.
Beautiful.
9
So yeah,
bludgeoning
just
damage.
Oh,
two
you gotta add
gets.
+1 to each one of those too.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! All right.
So that was 10 and 9,
Yeah.
9
respectively. Yeah, but I took care of that. No worries.
Awesome.
Yeah, so 2 hits. You hear this werewolf yelp from the punches that you're dealing to this thing. Second round of combat. I need to mute that audio for me. That's too loud. Thrum, second round. The Genasi werewolf that was right there decides to leave.
It's still paralyzed until the beginning
Oh,
of
you're right. It's
my-
paralyzed. It has to make a saving throw to break out. Thank you
Does
for
it, or
reminding
is
me.
it-
It's hold person, right? I believe that lets
hold
them do the
person.
saving throw at the.
Yes, at the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target.
Okay. And what was the save?
14.
All right. Come on, here we go. Nope.
Oh man.
So that's its turn. Velsir, you have 3 werewolves right in front of you. You have the Genasi one is out in a little distance. It's your turn now.
Alright.
What do you want to do?
So I'm going to attack the middleest werewolf. Well, actually, I'm going to attack the same one that Dashtai attacked. That she got hit.
That's one off in the distance.
Is it? It's the
Yeah.
one to my right.
You have 3 werewolves up in front
The
of you.
one,
there.
the one Vashtai attacked was this one
That
right
guy
above you.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can get that one. I'll go ahead and I'll take a couple of swings at that one.
All right.
Uh, 17.
Yes.
Yeah, it was an 11 plus 6. Okay. And then the 8. It's 11 damage on that one. I'm not going to use smites yet for that. Not for these guys. I'm going to save
All right.
boy if we can get them. And then my
Oh, he
second
ain't getting nowhere. I'm keeping him there.
Well, if he can manage to get an escape, but hopefully. Let's see. Oh, nice. That's a 22 on the second one.
Whew.
Very nice. Very nice.
Right. And that is 8 damage on that one total.
8. All right. Another good team up on that. That wolf is hurting as you cut into it with your magical weapon. It's if I can talk right, it is now. Or was that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, so now it's that wolf's turn, as they are going to attempt to bite you once again. Velsier.
Oof.
They are not letting up on this. They have things to do. Will a 19 hit?
Just misses.
Just misses.
Really?
All right.
Holy crap.
Thank God.
Plate armor and a shield. Plate armor and a shield.
After missing that, after whiffing that, it's going to turn and try to run. You can take an opportunity attack against it.
Oh yeah, will do.
I'm also going to rule Vashti. You can also get an opportunity attack against it.
Heck yeah.
Nice. That's an 18. Man, I'm rolling.
18
really
will
good.
hit it.
Okay, and then yeah, it's just a flat damage. We'll just do. Oh yeah. 12 damage.
12 damage. All right.
Nope. Just the regular roll without any bonuses or anything. It's a 3, so that.
Well, you can add your attack bonuses to it.
And you get +1 to attack with a magic weapon spell.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
armor class is 11.
So I kind of just do like a unarmed strike then as my.
Yeah, just an unarmed strike.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't roll with my regular dice, I guess. So my regular attack bonus 8, and then plus the magic weapon bonus 9.
So 9. Okay, yeah, it's quick. It gets out of your range before you can get your fist in there to punch it. But it bolts off, clearly hurting. Like, Velsier gets a good slash on its back as it runs off, heading off into the distance. Gabriel, from your brief little glimpse through the crack in the door, you can see the clouds are kind of moving along the sky, and you see behind them the moon is big and bright. It's your turn.
Valsir, I have something to tell you. Can you hear me?
Oh, you're muted now, Kyle.
Yeah, yeah. What is that? Sorry. I was
I
distracted.
do not hunt these only because they are evil. I hunt them because they ruin the name of lycanthropy. Lycanthropy is to be rejoiced in, cheered for, a form of expression, a higher self. That's what these monsters are. This is what lycanthropy is. As you see me as the moon glances towards me, as I transform.
Describe your transformed. Are you going hybrid or full?
Hybrid. I have armor
form.
and valuables on me. I don't want them
Oh,
dead.
yeah. Describe your transformation, Gabriel.
As the clouds move and rays of moonlight begin to imprint themselves on me, that's where white fur begins to blossom. And from my face, a muzzle extends outwards as I slowly, from my head through all my body, transform into a hybrid fox.
All right.
And also I draw my silver longsword, and can I charge past the werewolves up to the Firey boy?
You can make a dexterity check to get past, because you have to get out the door, above, past Velsier, then past 2 of the wolves. You can make a dexterity check.
Dex is a +3, but I'm a bard, so I add half my proficiency to all checks. So I have a +3 proficiency. That would be 1 or a 2 bonus. Is it rounded up or down?
+1.
Yeah.
I don't
think it's
remember
rounded
what
up.
the D&D Beyond... D&D Beyond normally does it if you have Bard. on D&D Beyond. It does that for you normally.
Yeah, I think because my initiative is +4 and my dexterity is +3, so I think so.
Yeah,
It's X +4.
+4.
Oh, it fell. 7 + 4, 11.
11.
I'm going to stop using these dice.
You're able to get out. So you won't be able to make it all the way up to the Firey boy at this point. So I'm going to give you the chance. You can stay back and stay behind Velsier, or you can be out in the open with the wolves.
Well,
But it's too crowded. It would be very difficult for you to get through if you want to attempt the move. Which is why you could go like halfway there, but not the whole way there.
I will go halfway there because I want it to be in range of another spell, so if it tries to flee...
All right.
So, I'm going
So you
to
get
get
out
as
the
much as
door, but the wolves are kind of in the way, but carry on.
Okay, so as close as I can towards him, the Firey.
Yeah, I put you. You're about 10 feet away from him, but that's really as close as I can get you.
Okay. So I'm going to... So which one of these two are damaged? The ones in front of me?
Neither.
Regular. Neither.
Yeah, the one that
Oh,
doesn't
so
run
yeah.
away.
Untouched.
Untouched, yep.
Okay. What do I have in my repertoire now? I'm going to ready an action to, if he tries to flee, if the fireboy tries to flee, that I can just stop him again.
You're gonna. So you would recast hold person if he tries to flee?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else? I think with the transformation, that might have been it, but I don't know.
Yes,
Double
and
check.
with the speech.
Yes, oh, the speech. Yes. The long-winded speech. The werewolf that's to the left of Velsier is going to finally take its turn to get an attack in. To try and bite this person. Since Gabriel's on the other side. But, again, the chainmail is just too thick for him to actually get through. But the werewolf that's right in front of you, Gabriel, sees you coming out and goes in for an attack against you this time. This time going for claws, recognizing one of their own, kind of. They're not going to use the bite on you. Will an 11 hit?
No.
Well then, you're a little too fast. It's swiping at you, but it's not working too well. The other werewolf was charging is finally able to close the gap and get on the other side of you, Gabriel, making his trying to bite down on you. These guys, my rolls have not been going so well. Will a 12 hit?
No.
All right.
Your battle.
So he just closed the gap. These guys are just awful. Finally, the werewolf that bit the apple comes in and gets right in front of you, Gabriel. They've completed this wall, kind of getting between you guys and their Genasi Alpha. And this one's going to try to bite you as well. Will an 18?
Well, not if I use shield.
Are you going to use shield?
Well, that one can try and escape. I will catch up to him. So, I have 14 armor class. If I use shield, I would have 19.
Yes. So you're going to use it? Or are you
I
going
can
to...
also use cutting words. But it also uses a reaction. I can take some damage. Let's test out this new form.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
Plus, this will be the first time I take damage.
Yeah, so that's 10 piercing damage as it bites down onto you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
On the hold person spell,
Yeah.
it ended on my turn when it began.
Wait. What?
It lasted until my turn began again, and I readied to cast
Oh, right.
it
Okay.
if.
Oh. I thought it. So you were not maintaining concentration on that one when you started your turn.
He was, I think, still at the door. Still after his turn. So, after the big fiery werewolf had its turn, I then casted it, and then he waited his while my spell still lasted.
Yes, that happened. But hold person lasts for 1 minute unless you drop it. So you're saying you did drop the spell when you...
No, I did. I thought it said 1 round.
No, it says 1 minute.
1 minute.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. So, do you still have it up? Then make a con save, yeah.
That's a con save. I have a +0 in the con, so that's +1 from Jack of all trades.
DC is 10.
Please. I don't want to replace you. I don't want to replace you. I'm replacing it. It's free.
Oh, no.
All right, your concentration has been broken. The spell is dropped. The werewolf, the fiery boy, is now free from his.
This really is the Murphy's Law
stuff.
session.
This really is. This has been fantastic and terrible for all of us.
I'm gonna use my purple dice.
All right, Vashtai, it's your turn.
All right. So from what I can see, I think I'm gonna go for the middle werewolf.
Okay.
Just pretty much just spam unarmed strikes for all the attacks.
Right. That will hit.
Awesome.
Barely.
10 damage. Alright, second attack. Almost a crit.
Alright.
26. Oof.
7.
7. And so this is the flurry of blows happening now?
No, but it's just all gonna be unarmed strikes.
Oh yeah, you get an extra attack as a monk.
Right.
On by 5th level. Right, okay.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Punch.
So it's a 3 attacks or 4 with nothing but unarmed. Or is it? Or was it just 2?
It's 2 attacks, and then you can use flurry of blows to get another 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For your bonus action.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and spend another key point then for
Do
flurry
it.
of blows.
All right.
And that is 11?
It's actually, it is 11, so that hits.
Awesome. For damage. 9 damage.
9 more damage. All right. 1 more.
All right. Unarmed strike. 24.
Dang.
This is where all the good rolls are going, Gabriel.
Another 7 damage. Oof.
Well, so I'm using digital dice instead of my normal too, which is probably helping. So 7
7 more.
voltage.
Just punching. It's pretty
Love
brutal.
bumps.
Anything else on your
Love
turn?
Nope, that's gonna be it. No, she's just punch, punch, punch.
All right. Back at the top of the round, the Firey boy's turn. He's going to try to go, so he's got to make... Are you casting Hold Person, Gabriel?
Yes.
All right.
Recasting whole person. Make another wisdom saving throw.
All right.
At
This
least
is your
I
held
can share
action.
Yes.
14?
A 14. A 14 is the DC.
So
he
meets it, beats it. He is booking it out of there. Using
What?
their full movement. So their movement and then their full action to just get away. Basically.
I can be
Should be over.
fast too.
All right.
That also
They're gonna
breaks my
try.
hit.
They're gonna try. Velsier.
Alrighty.
The Firey boy has escaped. You have 4 werewolves kind of blocking your path here.
Alright, so I want to try to at least knock one of these guys out. So the one directly adjacent to me, that one hasn't been hit yet, right?
This one that I
Right.
pinged? Correct. That one is still full health.
Okay, so the center one is the one everybody's been knocking around.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go take a swing at that center guy right there.
All right.
Finish him off.
At least get a minor success on this hit. No, it's definitely no. That's an 8 on that hit, on that attack.
Yeah.
Oof.
I think part of this is like it's getting so crowded here where you guys are at that it's just hard to get a good swing in.
Right. Alright, second attack. 17.
17 will hit.
So that'll hit on that one. Okay, cool. We'll do a Divine Smite on that one too. So we'll do
Okay.
for the attack. 7 damage on regular attack, and then 2d8. 17 damage total.
All right. Just slashing and slicing and dicing into these wolves. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right.
I got a bonus action, but I don't know what I would do with it at this point. Nobody's really hurt, so.
This next turn, the other werewolf that you guys had kind of beat early on continues its dashing off into the woods. Gabriel, your turn.
So, how many are there left in front of us?
There's 4 right there in front of you.
Okay. The thing is, either we handle these ones or we go after those ones, but well, I can track them, so that won't be a bigger problem. The bigger problem is these 4. So I'm going to, as bonus action, cast Hex on the one that everyone was beating.
Okay.
So where's my Hex?
Is there a save for that?
No, I place a curse on a creature that I can see within range, and until the spell ends, I can deal an extra d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit it in an attack. I also choose an ability. When I cast a spell, the target has disadvantage on ability checks. My Ripper is an ability. I'm going to choose Wisdom saves.
Okay. It is hexed.
That's the bonus action. Now, as an action, I will use my silvered longsword to beat it.
All right.
You've been a bad boy. So that would be with longsword. That's a +6. Last chance before I burn them. Now we are talking. 19.
19. All right.
Yeah.
Very
But
nice.
unfortunately, I wasted my Hexblade's curse, so no crit. But it is a D8 +3 +1d6. So
Yeah.
it's a where is my D8? Okay, so a D8 5 plus 3, so it's 8 plus 1d6. So 6. So 8 and 6, 14. Would that
14.
be?
In this excitement, Gabriel, you cut this creature down, killing it outright.
Finally.
It is dead. Just that it falls to the ground and kind of reverts back to the man that it was previously. Kind of this dirty looking, scruffy guy. Just like dead on the ground. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to ask the other two, surrender or death? Which one do you choose?
You're asking the other three?
Okay.
There's three
The
of
other
them.
three. The other three. Do I have to make a persuasion check or intimidation?
You can do either of those with disadvantage. Because they're not, like, as far as they're concerned, this isn't a lost fight yet. So, you can try. You can try.
Okay, so I will use persuasion since I have a +6, and so it's disadvantage. So
Disadvantage, yep.
19. Yes.
Whew.
They're
That's
giving
with
me
your
good-
disadvantage?
So, and the other roll is a 9. A 9 and a 6 are 15.
15. Alright. The next one's turn, not even phased, tries to chomp down on Velsier once again.
They ain't gonna go through him.
Poor Velsier, man.
That's what I'm here for. I'm the tanky guy.
Misses that one with only a 14. It's kind of just grabbing onto the chainmail and swinging that around aggressively.
Get off it.
Not doing so well. The dead werewolf is there. The one that is right next to Gabriel just kind of looks at you, Gabriel, and is not amused. Yeah, you killed his buddy, but so what? So it's going to attack you now.
It can try.
It's going to try. Oh, that's a 6. It missed.
I also, if that creature is dead, I can also transfer the curse on another creature.
Right, on your turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, on a subsequent turn, you can curse another creature,
I can
yeah.
reshift it to.
Yep. But that guy missed. The next guy right next to him, who's also kind of in range, swinging at you, rolled a nat 1.
Oof.
So that's not great. Let me see what actually happens here.
Oh.
Okay. Nothing bad happens to his buddy from that point. But Vashtai, it's your turn.
Alright. So on my map I can only see the one that's just in front of Velsier.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move there. Oh, it moved for me. But I'm still gonna attack the one that's right in front of Velsier.
Okay.
Start off with the normal, just 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay. That will hit it.
14. All right.
You're just like reaching through the door, just like
I
punching
know.
this werewolf.
That's why there's some
past
clownery
Velsier.
happening. There's a lot of just fists and legs
Swinging.
just picking through this door. Ow!
Yeah.
Switching places. Nah, you had him.
The choke point. That's what a choke point is for. All right, so that was a 5 damage on that guy, right?
Yep. 5 Belgian. That's unarmed strike. Whew. 23.
All right.
And
Dice gods are with you.
7. Heck yeah, 7 Belgian damage.
All right.
Another key point for Flurry of Blows. Do.
Nice.
Why is digital dice a lot better than my normal dice?
Physics.
10 Belgian and
All right.
last attack.
I just like the visual of Vashti reaching through the door past Velsier. Yeah, just another it's just a fist coming out and hitting these things. They don't even see who's making the attacks. That's why they keep going for Velsier.
Extra leg just popping out between my legs, like boom. What?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage on that last one. That was 4 successful attacks in one turn. All right.
And that's my turn.
All right.
I think it helps with the having the Elvenkind boots on, just not making any noise. I heard.
Yeah. At the top of the round,
any noise when you kick them, so those are silent kicks.
Yeah. It's kind of sad. The fiery boy continues his escape out of the woods into the woods. But Velsier, your turn.
All right, we'll do a little divine smite on bad boy there.
The one right next to you?
Yeah, the one closest to me.
All right. The one that Vashti's been just like bashing.
Right. That'll miss. That's an 8.
Yep, that'll miss.
So we'll just.
You're kind of swinging, and a fist comes out and hits it, and then that causes you to kind of like swing awkwardly.
And 12 on that next one.
12 will hit.
Just hits. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So damage, we'll do 1d8 plus 5 and then 2d8. 8 damage plus 12 damage, so 20 damage on that one.
Whew.
And with that 20, that is a killing blow on that guy. What is it? How do you kill this thing? Paint me a picture.
After seeing all these crazy fists and kicks just kind of flip around me, I'm like, all right. Trying to swing with the one, and I miss, and then I kind of recover from that blow and use the momentum of that and just slash it right from its shoulder down to like at a diagonal down to its lower torso. Sort of
nice, and just almost bisecting it kind of at an angle.
Yeah.
Pretty brutal, and like the blood pours out from that. Anything else on your turn?
I have a bonus action, but I don't know if I have anything I can really do with that. All my spells are pretty much concentration. So, no, I'm good.
All right. The other werewolf continues his escape following the fiery boy. They're off the map at this point. Gabriel.
I love that we have dubbed this one Fiery Boy.
Fiery boy.
Fiery boy.
That's his
Fiery
name
boy.
now.
Gonna hunt down Fiery Boy.
So how many are left in front of us? 2.
Two are left alive.
Okay. So I would shift the curse from the one that died onto the one closest to me.
Okay.
So is that... Let me check. That's a hex. Let's check tactile synchro. This is a hex. So, does it take a bonus action or does it?
Takes a bonus action to transfer the curse.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to transfer it onto the one closest to me, and then I'm going to use my long sword to try to slam it into its face. So if I deal a killing blow to knock it out, because I am not so optimistic that I'm going to catch up with those two that fled.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're gonna try to knock this thing out.
If I deal enough damage, the first thing I need to do is actually hit it.
Okay.
So
swing your hit.
So that's a... Well, it's stuck in my keyboard. It's between a 3 and a 16, so I need to roll again.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's move this thing a little bit backwards. So, up. 14 plus 6. It's 20.
Dirty
20
20.
will hit.
Dirty 20.
Quick math. So that's 1d8 plus 3 plus 1d6. Yes. So 1d8. That's a 5 plus 3. Exactly like before. So 8 plus 1d6. It's a 2, so 10.
10 slashing damage with your longsword.
And
It does,
necrotic.
or it's the end of your thing. So it's bludgeoning damage. It does not get knocked out from 10. It
Why
is
won't
still
you die?
standing.
Or fall asleep. Or just give up. Well,
Anything else on your turn? You're just complaining to the werewolf. Why won't you sleep?
why won't you die?
Yeah.
That's,
Alright, is that your turn?
That's it that I can do. Wait, how many bardic inspirations do I have left? How many did I use?
I think you used just one, didn't you?
Use the
Yes.
cutting word. I haven't think you've used actual bardic inspirations on anybody.
Yes, I used one cutting word, so... okay, nobody needs bardic inspiration, everyone's hitting things far more better than me. If anyone needs bardic
You need the bardic
inspiration, it is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so I'm just going to end my turn.
Alright, the wolf that is cursed is actually going to turn tail now. So, Gabriel, you can make an opportunity attack against it.
It still counts with an extra damage.
Yeah.
So, reaction used, that's a 13 plus 6, that's a 19.
That hits it.
Unfortunately, do not have hexblades, so no crit. D8, so it's a 6 plus 3, it's a 9, and a 9 and a 4. 13.
13,
Again,
alright.
again, trying to knock it out.
It still is not knocked out.
Hardier.
But it's taken off. Yeah, it's a lot tougher than that. The other one who's there also is going to take off into the woods, and using their full actions on their turns, they're also making their way, kind of heading off down the trails. At your feet are 2 dead bodies, essentially ending the combat right there, unless someone wants to try and give chase right now.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Okay, then it's still on when it's your turn. Those guys took off down the pathway, heading back into the woods where they came from. Vashtai, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, I kind of want to start chasing them down as well. What direction exactly did they go?
It's going up towards the top of the map. I'll bring you outside so you can kind of see. There's a lit path.
Okay.
So now they're heading to the northeast of the map here.
All right. So I will just use like my full movement speed then.
Okay.
Let me double check. Yes, 40 feet. So I have a movement speed of 40 feet. Oh gosh. There we go. And that's pretty much going to be my turn, just chasing after them.
That was your just one movement? Or do you want to use your action or bonus action dash? I know as a monk you can do that.
Oh.
I think it's a rogue ability to use bonus
I think
action.
monks also get it.
Do I have that on
But
my
I'm going to double
character
check. The monks, features. Oh, you have to spend a key point to do it as a monk. So if you want to spend a key point to keep going, you can.
No, I only got 2 left. I think I want to keep those for my last couple attacks, so...
Alright. Alrighty. Then, since the chase has continued, the fiery boy is completely off into the woods.
Yeah, we're gonna have to track him down.
Velsier, What do you want to do?
I'm gonna step
Vashti
out.
just took off after.
Oh yeah. Did she use Step of the Wind?
No,
Nope. I
she
have
chose
a,
not to.
I have a movement speed of 40, and that's all I use.
Freaking monks. Let's see. I was here.
Ah.
10, 20. Oh, whoop. I'll move about 30 feet. What happened? There I am.
Oh, it might not be letting you out of the room. Now I'll go ahead and move.
Alright. Move about 30 feet there. Oh, it's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. I'll just follow as closely as I can to somebody who is crazy fast.
All right, sounds good. Do you want to use your action to double move?
Yeah, why not? Go ahead and do that.
All right.
I'll catch up.
Yeah, that'll pretty much catch you up there. Gabriel.
I forgot about that.
Is the one that tried to escape me still within... what is the range of the spell hex? Still within 90 feet.
I just moved 60 feet, so... Yes?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, it
because
is.
I'm going to move 30 feet up towards them, and I'm going to... So that's the wounded one
Yeah.
that I beat several times. Okay. I have to melee it so I can knock it out. Wait, it's severely wounded, you said.
No, I never said that. I just said
no.
it's running away.
How wounded is it?
It's still all right. It's more running because they're now outnumbered and, their leader has left. They're not running because they're injured too badly.
Okay. Well, he's going to get an Eldritch Blast up his spine.
All right.
So that's... Let me check. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast right up his tutor.
That's the only place to put an Eldritch Blast.
That's true.
Nope, I'm cutting that out. That's how you get canceled. Sorry, Gabriel, what was that?
That's a meme.
Yeah, demonetized right there.
Okay, so I have 2 beams of Eldritch Blast, which, if I am correct, I use my... Make a ranged spell attack. Yes, okay. Okay, so how I see my spell attack. It's a +6, so I have 2 beams with +6.
So you roll an attack for each one.
Yes, so this one is 14 +6.
That hits.
So it's 20. And this one is 14 +6.
All right. So they both hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So they are both 1d10 +3, so 2d10 +6, +6 per Eldritch Blast, because they're 2 separate beams. Hex works on each beam.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
I sent that in Discord how I made 210 damage.
Yes.
At level 20. So,
oh my gosh.
So a d10. Which one of these is a d10? Okay. 1d10. So it's a 10 plus 4 and plus 6. So it's a 20 plus 2d6.
What?
So
Yep.
Holy cow!
22
Oh!
Eldritch
and
Blast is falling.
23. So it's 23 damage.
It streaks out, this Eldritch Blast streak out, and you hit solid on the back of this guy, but he's still up and at it.
Werewolves, man.
Anything else on your turn?
Well, good luck. I'm not a sorcerer because I would use Quicken Spell again. That's the only thing I can do. I don't
All
have
right.
anything to do. There's anything
That
else.
guy you just blasted just continues. You doing, using his full movement and his action to get off into the woods. He like disappears, moving the full 80 feet on his turn.
At what distance is he from me now?
110.
Okay, so that breaks my hex.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Does it? Or does it stay? I think only the range of cast.
Yeah, I don't think it's like Hunter's Mark. I think it's just a range of cast.
Range area is 90 feet. Concentration up to 1 hour. You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. You deal extra necrotic damage to the target when you hit the attack. Also choose one ability. When you cast a spell, the target has disadvantage. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn. To your
Yeah, so I
creature.
am ruling.
Remove curse, removes it.
Yeah, so I'm ruling that hex stays on it because they wouldn't put it as duration of an hour if it moved out of range, it would just disappear. And they wouldn't specify that a remove curse can take it off if it would just disappear after going out of range. So it is still
So
hexed.
that's the same.
But it has made some distance. The other werewolf that was with it also uses its full movement, 80 feet off into the woods, out of sight. Vashtai, your turn. Do you want to continue chasing, or do you want to regroup?
Oh, wrong thing. That was a misclick. Yes. I'm pretty much just like yelling at them, "Come back here, you cowards!" And
We need them alive too. Not like last time where we obliterated a guy a few seconds into the fight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I believe that should have been 40 feet.
So you're only gonna go 40?
Yeah. I want to save my last 2 key points for either additional attacks or
Emergency situation.
or dodging if I need to use that.
Okay, so as you're running, now the map is no longer to scale, but you're running, and they are now 80 feet away from you. You've closed they moved 80, you moved 40. They were already 30 feet ahead of you when they ran. So the gap is widening as you continue off into the woods doing this. Velsier, what are you going to do?
We can't hear you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
Trying to think if we should pursue or hold, shout out to Vashtai to regroup and hold back. Because I think they're going to keep just running off, and we're going to... as I'm running, I'm just going to holler back to Gabriel. Are you able to track these things?
Most definitely.
So if we keep pursuing them, we can...
Slowly track them down to where they hide.
You can do this now?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and use both my actions to move 60 feet into the woods.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, so you head off in there. Gabriel, Velsier's going off. Are you just following him? What are you doing?
Oh yes, I'm going to move those 30 feet. How far are those, the one that I blasted? How far is he?
If you move 30 feet, he's still going to be 80 feet away from you.
80. That's still within range of Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
How
I'm going to
far
start
can you
using
go with
Eldritch
that thing?
120
120.
feet. If I pick a certain feat, I can basically go 600 if I choose another level of Warlock with that. And if I go Sorcerer levels, I can go up to 1,200 feet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The
Warlocks are
ultimate spells
Roll
scary.
your hit. Roll your attacks.
Warlocks
Okay,
are
so-
scary.
The first attack is a 18.
18 will hit it.
Yes, and the second attack is a 8.
The 8 will miss. So,
Okay.
but you
One
got the
hit.
first one.
1d10 plus 3 plus 1d6. 1d10, which is 10 again, yay! Plus 3, 13 plus 6, so plus 5. So 13 plus 5. 18.
Okay. Describe this attack.
I want to, blow off his legs. But not in a way to kill him, just to cripple him in place.
Okay. Blowing off someone's legs. That's a kill move. You mean like at the knees, you're going to knock his knees off?
Just
Yes.
crush his leg.
Because when you say legs, I'm picturing like at the hip. It's just like
Oh.
gone.
It's a mess.
And like, that's very hard to survive. All right, so you're trying to keep him alive with this.
Yes.
Cripple him. Okay. All right. Well, you succeeded as he collapses on the ground. His other companion just continues running off into the woods.